Hi guys, here's the binary options again. Today is gonna be the strategy with two moving averages and two additional indicators. And it's not that simple. I actually spent some time to handle it, and I hope it's gonna be more clear for you with these indicators and these situations, because sometimes this strategy can be more simple and it just depends on the situations. So let's see how it's gonna be, and I hope I could help you with that. And just it's gonna be clear after the old trading that we are gonna do. So let's go. So here's gonna be 1 minute period. I am having all the currency pairs here. The period is gonna be usual. It's gonna be 15 seconds. Here the moving average and the period 28 color. Okay. The second moving average is period 8. I need wait. So check the chart, and RSI period changing 16. Here's gonna be 50, and this is done. Let's see. Yep. Here's gonna be this stochastic oscillator on periods 16. 4 and 2. Sometimes when I'm putting all of that, it seems like it's going to be so complicated. There's so many things to be attentive to, but actually not that hard. So I'm going to change the color here because this is stupid of making it with two same colors. Sometimes I'm not just so attentive. Okay, what we are having here, it's done with all indicators, just observing what we are having. About all the strategy, I'm gonna tell you on the cases of these bets. It's gonna be more informative. So let's see what we are having here. I am making my first bet. It's gonna be for a downward, and what I am actually paying attention to, with the moving averages, if the yellow line, and here we are just predicting of this crossing, if the yellow line are crossing the red line, the orange line if you like it, we are expecting, and going downward, we are expecting a downward movement. And together with that, the red line and the orange line of the stochastic oscillator supposed to be cross too. It's gonna be the double indicator of changing, or more precisely going down. So let's wait for the result of this first bet. And here is just the results we can easily predict. And actually what's important, not only the crossing of the stochastic oscillator, but the green line crosses orange line, and when the green line just below the orange line. So precisely this is the case that we are looking for. This is the case that we are following. And this is the case that actually makes us have a profit. So let's go further. And what about here? I made my bet and I made it for a downward movement. Why? Just because we are checking all the indicators that we are having. So two moving averages here works as the one indicator, stochastic oscillator is the second, and RSI. And actually RSI here is for the common trend, is for the key thing, that it's happening on the market. But we are not following it, just as a single indicator, just all combined. And exactly in that case, we were predicting and we were catching, and catching the moment when the stochastic oscillator lines are gonna cross. And here you may see that we are actually about to have, we had our profit here, but we are about to have the crossing of the moving averages. And in that case, it was, this market, that, and especially when you just like zoom it out, have like these tiny and small periods of volatility. It's hard to enter, and I love to show, these cases because it gives you, just the understanding that sometimes you can be profitable in these situations too. But anyway, this is more risky than a usual long trend. So look what we are having here. And we are expecting, again, the green line are going to cross the orange line and the stochastic oscillator, and it's going to be a downward movement. And the RSI just also showing us that we are having. And here I made my bet for an upward movement, and I want you just firstly to see what's going to happen here, and then I'm going to explain why in that case I made that bet. So the answer here is quite obvious, quite simple, but I was focusing you on crossing, and that is going to be a downward movement. That here, the crossing, here it is, but the yellow line above the orange line, the green line above the orange line, and we were, in this volatility market, in this hard situation, are predicting that it's going to be a small period of an upward movement. And now what we are having, stochastic oscillator tried to be crossed, and it may happen that the moving averages just in a while may cross too, but RSI here, it wasn't a moment showing that it's going to be a downward movement, and we do not predict that it's going to be that long because the market is volatility with the volatility, and it's quite small periods. So here I am trying to make it as clear as possible, because sometimes, it's more about to be just right in time to check all that you are having. And, sometimes when you watching somebody's having this bets, or in the middle of the trading, they're just like, back it off, don't talk, don't do nothing, because you need to be so attentive and you need to catch the moment. And what we are having here again. First of all, here's the whole chart. It is at the peak. It is at the highest point, and with all these two moving averages, they are trying to cross. They want to cross, and we are seeing here. And we are predicting that they're gonna strive to themselves. They're gonna find the moment of the crossing, and we are playing on that. So let's see what we are having. And this is it. Here now, RSI is just, with the RSI, with all this bunch of indicators, there are actually a lot of important information about the lines. These two orange lines, and when it's just in the middle of it, or it's higher, or it's something like that. And here we may see the stochastic oscillator just crossed, and now we see the changes of the movement, the changes of direction. And the moving averages are still going, parallel, but they are trying and seeking for the crossing moment. So here, this strategy is not that simple. It's not that obvious. It's supposed, it just requires some knowledge, some time, and some risking experience, actually, emotion control and stuff. Here's the situation is like that. It is just crossing and two moving averages line trying to cross two. So here is gonna be perfect situation. We're gonna get for some downward movement, and a while ago we seen this big period. So we are more confident about this situation than about some previous charts. So let's check what we are having with 5 less bets, and I bet it's gonna be profitable. But I see the green candle, but never mind. So here, and if you are seeing, we just made our bet in the beginning of the trend. My first bet, and I am having it now, is a profitable one. Was just in the beginning of the trend, even a little bit before the trend. And that's all the profitable things here are thanks for just the stochastic oscillator. Sorry, I was too attentive. I was checking if I can make it again and again, but I'm not gonna make this bet here because chart started to rise and it started to be too risky. I'm not gonna show how it's gonna work after. So it's done for today. I don't know, it seems a little bit messed up, but if something's unclear, just give me your questions. I give you my answers. So for today, just done. I don't know, I have some mixed feelings about this strategy. It is working, and it's working for sure, but it's working for more, I guess, experienced traders, or for those who can give me maybe some advices or tips on this strategy and tell me, maybe somewhere I was wrong, but it is working, and I got some profits with that in this video and even out of this video, because firstly I tried the strategy and I earned some, just to show you how it's working. So, all of that all my links below this video or in my bio, that all the questions that you are having, you can ask me and I'm gonna give you the answers. So let's get for some more, and we are staying tuned.